What's good, y'all? It's Drew here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Boruto Chapter 59, so we're going to get right to it, obviously. Don't forget to like, subscribe for when we comes if you haven't already, and then hit the bell notification, because you know YouTube trying to play with us. And for the bell notification, make sure you have it set to all instead of personalized, because we know how YouTube be trying to play these games. So, yeah, we'll get right to it. First things first is question of the day. Question of the day is, what's the most interesting part of the chapters to you? I think there are a couple of things that went off that I feel like people should discuss. What's the most interesting part of the chapter to you? For me, I think it's trying to figure out what Amado did, because I always say Amado and Cash and Koji are two of the most interesting characters in Boruto. So trying to figure out what his whole plan for everything is super interesting, especially knowing that he's a traitor. We're chilling with Kawaki and Amado and I think the nurse girl, I can't remember her name. And it's overall, they're doing what they're doing. And basically it devolves into a conversation in which Amado is talking to Kawaki. He's like, bro, you need power. On some Orochimaru Arasaki type stuff. He's like, bro, you need power. And Kawaki's like, yeah. And they get onto the conversation of Naruto, and they're discussing whether they think that Naruto can beat Code. And especially with it's been a minute. You might have forgot, it's been a whole month, but Naruto doesn't have the Nine Tails anymore. So his power is probably, I'm not gonna say cut in half, but his power is definitely weakened a lot. So with that in mind, I think Amado and Kawaki both low-key think that Naruto is probably going to would lose to Code in a one-on-one. So hearing that, Amado is basically telling them like, bro, you need, you should probably go and try to get the new karma. And when we learn more about that is, we learn that the karma, even though Kawaki is no longer technically a vessel of Ishikin, I think his name is, even though he's no longer basically even though he's no longer a vessel, he still has that DNA, or he still has some of that backup. So it still exists. And because it still exists, he can still potentially get that kind of power if it makes sense. So it's not out of the realm of possibility for him to have that anymore. Amado basically says like, he has the capability for me to help him. Like, I can give you a second karma, because I think the original plan was for Boruto to become the karma of Code. That way you can get rid of Code, and then Boruto can almost be resurrected, so to speak. But I think that's kind of shown that it's kind of not going to work, because as we can see, Code is on Avengers path quickly, and we know that the karma takes a while for you to be resurrected. It takes a minute. So it's really like the way Code's going, he's not going to wait. He's trying to kill Naruto now, and Kawaki and Naruto are pretty close. Kawaki messed with Naruto, obviously, so he's not trying to have Naruto die. So this is probably one of the only ways for it to happen. And we know that Kawaki and Amado are pretty similar in the sense that they're both characters that I say that they're more logical characters, I guess. They're driven less by emotion. Like, they know what has to be done, and they take whatever action needs to be done at that time. So Kawaki's thinking about it, obviously. And while that's happening, we go to Code and Ada. And we get more information on them, and basically Ada, we know Ada has her plan. She wants to meet with Boruto. She wants to meet with Kawaki. I think she wants that to be her lover type thing. And then we know Code is basically trying to kill the Seven Hokage. He's like, bro, I want to kill you really badly. Like, I need to get my revenge type thing, because I didn't bring this up earlier, but Kawaki was having visions of Ishiki, I think his name is. But his most recent dream was actually a dream of Code, and Code was basically saying, in the dream, Code was beating up Kawaki. He was like, bro, you're lucky that you're the vessel, you're the vessel of Ishiki, or you're his vessel, so I'm not gonna kill you out of respect for him. But like, if you weren't his vessel, I would have killed you. But I'm killing the Seventh Hokage. So we know about that stuff, and that was clearly him talking to Kawaki in the weird realm thing, right? So we know that he's coming. Code and Ada are coming, and Ada doesn't want Kawaki to know that she's involved in the plan, because she doesn't want Kawaki to hate her. And then the question comes up, like, what if Kawaki attacks you? Like, what if you in the room with Kawaki and he's on demon time? He's like, I'm a killer. Like, what if he's on that time at timing? And she's like, I hope that don't happen. She didn't really say what she would do, but I feel like she tried to kill him. Like, I feel like she would try to kill him. So like, that's the thing there. But lastly, we go to the nurse girl. I guess Amado's new assistant, and they're talking, and she is, she's inspecting him onto Batman stuff. She's like, why are you so interested in Kawaki? Like, when you saw he was awake, you seemed very interested in him. You were relieved, but not the type of relief the person would have, with their welfare. He was relieved as if Kawaki was something special. And the guy was like, Shikamaru probably put you to, investigate me or interview me or whatever. But like, if you want to do that, you probably shouldn't have spoke up now. And she's asking some hard-hitting questions, and Amado's the kind of character that I've always been interested in. He's a character that we don't know anything about. There's so many mystery pieces about him. We know that he somehow joined the Outer and he was involved in the Otsutsuki clan, but besides that, there's not much for us to know. There's not much that we do know, and yet, like, he's still working with the Hidden Leaf Filler. So it's like, oh yeah, I totally forgot. Amado's also the one person who can remove the limiters on Code, and even with the limiters, Code is still like, people say he could probably beat Naruto with Sasuke. It's kind of crazy. So the fact that Amado has his hands on, or he's important to both sides of this battle, it's kind of crazy. So towards the end of the chapter, Amado's like, you're either really, really smart or you're really, really stupid. And the girl asks him like, hey, are you, like, why do you, so you care about, you basically care about Kawaki for another reason. And he's like, well, you're really stupid. So I don't know if she's going to be alive anymore, because she's definitely in a situation where she might not be chilling. But I'm interested to see. It just sucks that Boruto's a monthly anime or manga, because you really will forget about it. Like, last month, I was in a whole different situation. Like, in a month time, your whole life situation can change, so it kind of is weird. But I'm looking forward to seeing what more about Amado. Is that girl gonna die? Because it seems like she might know too much now, so she might hit the can. What's Kawaki gonna do? Like, we know the time skip, at some point we were told it's coming. We were also told that the time skip, we know in the time skip, Kawaki has the karma. So is he get the karma from, like, is he getting the karma from Amado, or what's happening there? It's a lot of stuff going on. Where's Boruto? We haven't seen him in a minute. My boy Naruto, is he still alive? Like, Naruto and Sasuke are two characters that are just there. And someone even brought it to my attention that Boruto has Sasuke's sword most likely, and obviously he has Sasuke's headband. But it's like, he has two things from Sasuke, and we don't know where Naruto is. So in the future, you could probably predict that Naruto and Sasuke are both dead. So the fact that that is a thing is unfortunate, but I'm looking forward to seeing everything involving all these people. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the episode, or let me know what you guys think about the chapter, and let me know what you're looking forward to. Obviously, don't talk about the time skip. We know that's like, everyone loves that. But yeah. If you got to the end of the video, comment Boruto and Kawaki, just so I know that you got to the end of the video. But yeah, besides that, that's all. So peace.